Hi there, class. It's me, Matt, your guide here on Y Caliber. I've got a channel update for you. It's July, it's summer, and we've got some changes coming in. First and foremost, I'd like to let you know that I appreciate all the support you've given me over the years, and you're a lovely bunch of people. I love you very much. I appreciate that you continue to watch the videos and content that I provide. I'm not ending the channel, of course. I hope you're not getting concerned over that, but I will be cutting back on the amount of content that I produce and upload every week. Currently, I upload anywhere from 7 to 14 videos, sometimes more in a week, and I just can't sustain that pace for a number of reasons. First off, I can't afford it. I have a full-time job, I'm a parent and a husband, and the ad revenue that I've been making through YouTube has plummeted over the course of the past 2 years pretty steadily as Google has been adjusting their algorithms and how they calculate CPM and how their advertising sales work. Basically, 2 years ago, I was making enough every month that I could purchase a new game or sock some money away towards an upgrade or new equipment or good amounts of money that I could contribute to Extra Life that year. Last year, that started to decline as YouTube rolled in a bunch of new changes that drove advertisers away from smaller channels and towards their larger channels where the eyeballs are. And this year, despite me having more views, more subscribers, and more videos than ever before, we've gotten well over 2 million views, higher time watch than we've ever had before, more subscribers obviously, and well over 2,000 videos. And what a trip it's been to get here. Thank you all again. But despite all that, I'm making about a quarter of what I did 2 years ago in terms of ad revenue. And that's just because of changes that Google has made to how they sell ads and how they allow advertisers to choose where their ads go. And that's perfectly fine. That's how the free market works, and that's the society we live in. Advertisers want to put their ads on the bigger channels where there'll be millions of eyeballs per second, rather than a channel like mine where they'll get maybe millions of eyeballs over the course of 2 years. So because I never ended up becoming a huge channel, I never planned to anyway, and because Google has decided to make these changes to how advertising works, I'm just not making very much from ad revenue anymore, and it's not enough to support my hobby. It's barely enough to save up for Extra Life donations or, a game every 6 months maybe. So that's the first change. I can't keep up with the huge amount of videos and content that I'm putting out weekly, especially when there's very little financial incentive for me to do so. So I'm going to be going down to 5 videos a week, Monday through Friday, with no videos on the weekends. This means that some series will be slower to get through, and I apologize for that, but I do need to focus on the priorities in my life. My son, my wife, my job. And then down below that, gaming, which is a beloved hobby that I've had for most of my life, but as we grow and our lives change, we have to shift our priorities and ensure that we're giving our best selves to the most important parts of our lives. And for me, that's my family, and then my job after that. So I hope that you'll understand these changes, and if this means that you no longer want to be a subscriber on my channel, it's okay, I understand. Nobody's forcing you to be here, but I do appreciate that you have chosen to spend your time with me. Part of what's kept me in LPing this long has been the community that we built up. People have come in, they made comments, we've established rapport and relationships with a number of you, and that's been really awesome. I've really enjoyed that, and it's helped get me through some difficult times here and with my life in general. So thank you for that. I appreciate all the support that you've given me, and anytime you give a comment and we have a little discussion or a chat in the comments, that's wonderful as well. So I hope that you'll stick around, but I understand if you don't want to. Adding to that, the massive Let's Play project that I've been carrying out over the past year of doing all 8 class stories of Star Wars The Old Republic is coming to a close. It'll probably be done by the end of this year, if not much earlier. And that includes Knights of the Fallen Empire, which is concluding this year as well. once that's done, I'm sure many of you will part ways from my channel because, you don't have much interest in my other content, and that's okay too. I really appreciate that you've stuck around, and the Old Republic Mammoth Let's Play project has been quite a challenge, technically and otherwise, but it has been a way for me to connect with lots of new people, and I appreciate that as well. So thank you for coming along with me on that journey. I hope you'll stick around to see what's coming next, but again, if you don't, that's fine, I understand. Extra Life is coming up again this year in November. We'll be talking about that more as the time approaches. Beyond that, I will be away from my main recording rig for most of the summer, so there may not be the same kinds of content that you're used to, but I do have some things that I'm planning to prepare and upload for you even while I'm away from this rig. Mostly games that I remember from my childhood, emulation style stuff, and games that I played a bit of but never managed to complete when I was younger and will aim to do now. We've got some Game Gear stuff, some Game Boy Advance stuff, Super Nintendo and Genesis things coming down the pipe for you over the course of the summer. So I hope that you'll enjoy that as I guide you through some nostalgia and go back and complete some things that I never managed to do when I was younger and find some new surprises with you all as well. So that's really all that I wanted to tell you. We're going from between 7 to 14 or more videos a week down to 5 because I need to focus on what's most important in my life and because Google has changed how ad revenue works and I just cannot afford to put in that much time for the outcome that I get from it, financially speaking. And I'll be gone for much of the summer away from this machine, so the types of content that you'll be seeing, particularly in August, will be different. But I think you'll enjoy it, at least so long as you enjoy spending time with me. And those of you who do already, and I appreciate all of you, should continue to enjoy what you see there. And if you're only here for the Star Wars, well, it should be done by the end of the year, and then you'll be freed from this torment. So thank you all for listening to me for this nearly 8 minutes now. I hope that you will find this update informative and not too horrifying. And, let me know how you feel about it in the comments below. But do know that this isn't really a big surprise to anyone who's been following how my life's been going over the past few years. So again, thank you all. You're wonderful people. And I hope that we continue to have a relationship and engage with each other over the coming years. So until the next time, all the best.